What's up guys, Skino here, back for another episode of War Thunder First 6, and today we are doing it on the ZSU 57-2, and this would probably be one of the only times you'll ever see me doing a First 6 on an AA, unless Germany gets another OP 20mm AA, but otherwise, this thing, oh, this thing, I remember when this thing used to be good, super good. Like no hull break, like the rounds which I think did like 170 something millimeters of other rounds that did 170 millimeters a pin, something like that. Like, well, something like that. I think it was like full HVAP or something. I don't, and these things used to run rampant at 7.3. But now I've got it. This thing's gonna be fun. So this thing basically decided that they'll take a hyper modified T54 chassis or something like it. They stuck a 460 horsepower engine. At that point, I think it's when it's beta gets 520 or something like that, and filled it up with ammo and made it out of tinfoil. Yes, literally, this thing has no 13 millimeters. That's why it has hull break. But yes, this thing is gonna be fun to play. So 257mm guns are these stock shells. Do decent amount of pin, 121mm at point blank or 119 at 100 meters. So this thing can go through the front of the Leopard, but mainly I'll be flanking with it. It is very, very mobile, and that's kind of what this thing's specialty is. So yeah, we'll get into the games and see what we can do. I'm also going for the research on parts, and this, well, it isn't going to be on this lineup because I'm not taking my 7.7 lineup out. It's going to be on this. What I'm going to quickly do is just go and chuck it on. And there we go. And now we're going to go and see what this thing can do. Well, welcome to the first game. Now we're actually fortunate. We're on Poland. It means nice close-in battles. Now this thing does have 42 degrees a minute turret traverse. We seem to take a full medium tank amount of RP to get in. And it also seems that we're top tier, which is a nice meme, because the biggest thing we can face is leopard. Or actually no, it's a mouse, but we don't say the big things we can't deal with. It's okay, we've got Object 906s and shit to deal with here. Oh. I just want to do this. Idiot. Get wrecked. So again, this is the only time you're ever going to see me do a first 6 on an AA piece. Let me move my mic a little close because otherwise I'm going to be bloody quiet. And anything that goes in front of these is going to get fucked. Oh, it's going to be delicious. Does anyone want to snack on dual 57mm cannons? There's people all the time do like montages of playing the ASU in top tier. Well, I say this thing wouldn't be that bad. It's on an SPAA, so it means on my lineup I might still be taking the ZSU, I mean the Type 65. Just so I can still have a cheap AA to bring in, apart from this MBT, basically. Still isn't the most, well, it's decently mobile, which I like. The only one bad thing is again, it is pretty unwieldy, kind of. No, actually, it's very wieldy. But the only thing is, it has no armor. And it's a little, well, it's not the most mobile of vehicles. And these guns. Fucking hell, they just decided to turn into shotguns. I hurt the commander. Nice. So the first order of business, do not spam them. Because they just want to spread out. And I got the kill assist. At least I did something to it. I hurt his commander. I gave his commander a little bit of a boo-boo. Next order of business is reloading another 8-round clip. Wait, where do you pull out a clip? Actually, how would you be loading this thing? Does that load into the top? Oh shit, that's a tiger. I know you hurt my. Oh, I got RU'd. Okay, we didn't do much there. It's okay, we'll do better next game. Probably not. I'm gonna try to kill myself. Well, welcome to Folder. I'm probably just gonna go around this castle a bit. I think I'm about to get into a nice position around that, and hopefully be able to snipe something from there. But if my last game statistics come over again, I'm not gonna do that good. The one thing is I don't like is the amount of just basically the HE runs, but I like how it literally reloads in 2.3 seconds. So yes, the Lorraine 40T might be insane, but holy shit, this thing's firepower, and what the hell did that guy just do? But this thing's firepower is insane. Take my secret propulsion system. Okay, max up to you. Secret communist propulsion. Although they did try to get, the Americans did try to get space using explosions. The Cold War. And the space race. Got a lot of weird shit from there. Anyway, like up this thing. I wish the only thing I wish is the cannon breaches were both individual. I don't like how they're the same thing, or they're same, or both of them are connected. Man, stop shooting me. That is not nice. Oh, if only they were separate. I wish actually all things with multiple guns were separate. Because then I could lose one gun and keep on firing with the other. Instead of being rendered completely useless in one glance to an AA's cannon breach. So if you're in a light vehicle, if you're ever facing this thing, you just need to knock it out quickly. Either use a high explosive shell or a heat shell, or just knock around into its cannon breach if you're using AP. There's a little bit of a ridge here. We easily overcomes that obstacle. Since our entire team decided that the same idea of going up to this castle as us, is we're going to try something different. We're not going to go to the castle, we're just going to go by it. But this thing is decently mobile, getting along this field a nice nick. And B's been captured by the enemy. We'll continue on this road. My idea is we're just gonna hopefully catch some sneaky capitalist by surprise. And then give them a good dose of communism. Dual communism. You probably need, so the first HE round, that's just a initial dose that just softens them up. The second the first 2 rounds are just a softener. Second 2 are administer a full dose. I got killed by an RU again. Fucking A. Right through the side of the turret. You sneaky bastard. God damn it, we are on folder again. And um well, I'll forgive myself. Someone has the premium AMX30. Well, I suspect that is the premium one. I don't know, because I really don't care about the AMX30. I never even knew it existed up until they were gonna... no, actually no, I knew it existed, but I knew jack shit about it. All I knew it was basically like a bloody French... All I knew was it was basically a French Leopard. Anyway, we seem not to be going that fast, so we're gonna engage the hyperdrive. Now we're talking. Jeez, we're even getting faster going up those hills. Man, stop shooting at me. That's nice. This just shoots at 120 rounds a minute. And how much does this thing weigh? It only weighs 28 ton. Actually, now thinking about it, it's actually quite heavy, but you know, it's an AA with 257mm. It'll need a bit of weight to take some recoil. You actually got a really large bag of, or big box, I think that may be something to just chuck on top. Maybe just to take supplies, looks like actually, more like chuck a bunch of supplies in there. You know, keep it together. Just looking through the old Facebook, seeing what cancer's on that. Facebook is still as cancer as usual. Like me trying to upload a meme and people thinking I was actually depressed. You know, you got some nice, looks like you got a little radio there. Got some nice ammo, you can obviously, ammo racks can fold away. So yeah, this thing does have a thing that allows the gun not to basically shotgun as much. In the researches, I get a research to basically one of my researchers basically just cut it down so it's still accurate. It basically goes from shotgun to laser death ray. I think it'll be a lot better when I get the HVAPs and the full APHE belts. Anyway, I'm gonna go through here and check that no capitalist thinks we are, no fascist thinks we're an enemy. Give him this nice little dose of communism. I think that's gonna be now my meme with this thing. A little big old dose of communism. Or dual dose. But there's a capitalist, he'll have to be friends for now. Jesus Christ, they already got Pines? Oh, I know, I swear I heard one first fly over me. You just gonna suicide bomb? Huh? I can't AA gun for shit. Just stay there and get some ammo for now. Laugh, I actually got him. just almost killed myself there. And I'm being shot at. Time to shoot and scoot. Ah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I do not like fascism. God damn. He absolutely fucked me up. Come on, come on, go back, go back, go back, go back. Thanks. Leave me alone. No one likes you. Hope you're down a hole. I'm a sneaky communist. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fascist invader knows who I am. I'm a house, god damn it! I'm totally not a big anti-aircraft gun. No! I was no anti-aircraft gun, I should have gone parked forward. It'd be funny if they just drove up not even knowing where I was. Anyway, to the next game we'll see what we can do even better. Just going dog shit for now. Now, I'm on a map that I can deal with. Mainly is that I get nice and close in this town without getting absolute fucked by every little light tank that comes around a corner. I can just go dush, 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 dush with my double dose of communism. Ah, Conrad, who needs freedom when double dose of communism is here? Kind of a blistering speed of 48 kilometers an hour, 49. Wait on A. I wasn't planning to go to A. I was planning to deliver communism to anyone that decides to go into A. Did someone order communism? That guy did. Hehehe, now that's what I'm talking about. Two doses of communism. There's someone behind me. Suka play it. Oh, please turn tank. Thank you. On my way. Capitalism. Negative. Oh no. I just got fucked. To the next game. Welcome to Abandoned Factory, where we're gonna go see again. Someone's ordered additional doses of communism. That last game. Slowly trying to rectify that bad start. Really, just get on flank with this thing. And gotta go boom, boom, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Go boom. Dun, dun. This thing's fucking mental. You don't need one dose of communism. You need 2 doses of communism. They thoroughly beat the capitalism out of that capitalist scum. No, he needs to move. So we get past him. Activate communist hyperdrive. That's what you call a hyperdrive. So that's setting up a good position here. Still didn't hit it. For all those rounds. Not one of them managed to land on that wall. Oh. Fucking a Japanese ripoff of a leopard. And he fucking nuked me. He heshed me. Someone's using hesh. Wait, what? Rightio, for our last game we're going to be on Normandy. And I'm going to go around this town here. Again, this thing just really just lacks from armor. That's the only really thing is the hull break really kills it, but overall I've had a blast playing it. No, I've already used that joke with the Lorraine 155. Oh no, this thing is actually mental of how great this thing's gun is. God, I never thought how good 257s could be. With upgraded shells, I think it'll be better, but really I'm just kind of getting back because it is an AA. Even though it does have the spawn points of a goddamn MBT, a medium tank spawn points, uses medium tank spawn points, yet it is an SPAA. Probably to try to attempt to balance this thing. Because you can't put a higher BR, because otherwise everything fucks it. You can't put a lower BR, otherwise it just fucks up everything. But really, hull break has done good to this thing. Again, I said this will be the only thing that I'll ever do a first 6 on. And there's an Object 120 in front of me. Watch this, you wanna watch a magic trick? It's called How to Deal with a Leopard That Can't Move. Knock out his track. You'll just edge forward. And you wait till a teammate comes and steals your kill. Brilliant. Get wrecked. Finally, I got that cheesy leopard kill. We're going right through the front of them. And you just got fucked. Oh, that's something big. What I am going to do is teach him a lesson why he should not. Right, where am I driving? I can't see. He's chucked sand in my eyes. Oh, wait, what? What is that? And it's a tiger. I'm in a decent enough position to look over this spawn. I lost my engine transmission. I can't repair. Look at my our friendly local Object 120 is fucking everything up. I don't know even where I'm shooting, I'm just shooting in that direction. And I got screwed up by a leopard. But again, the ZSU 57, its spawn points are too high because obviously it's got 257mm guns, no one's going to use it for AA. Really, I think this thing, it needs to have something with it. Like this thing has nothing really to help it out because yes, it is. I think Rush's mid-game AA, the only really good one is this one, but uh, this and basically these trucks here are the only good ones. Really, after that you get this low rate of fire 37s, and oh god, just too low rate of fire 57s. Then you go straight to 8.0 when you're going to be up tiered most of your games with the ZSU 50, ZSU 37. So really, I think something needs to be in here. I think maybe a geez, I think it's like a BTR 50 with the ZSU 23 twos. I think that could be great for rank 4 because it's got 223mm on it. But really, this thing is a tank killer. It's semi decent. Really, at the moment, I'm punished because I have an 8G round in the belt. But otherwise, no, I think I could get better with the thing, and I definitely will get better with it later down. So yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure you guys slap a like, and if you guys dislike the video, feel free to put dislike on it. If you guys really like the video, make sure you guys consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.